Welcome to another of my videos where I work through and explain A-level Physics multi-choice questions. If you want to try to answer this question yourself, pause the video now. If you got the answer D, well done. If you'd like to hear my explanation of how I found the answer, please continue watching. So the diagram shows a particle with a charge of plus q and a particle with a charge of minus q, and they're separated by a distance d. The particles exert a force F on each other. An additional charge of plus 2q is then given to each particle and their separation is increased to 2d. What is the force that now acts between the particles? So the best starting point is to find what equation is going to be relevant to answering this equation, and the equation that's going to be the most useful is the force between two charged particles is equal to 1 over 4 pi epsilon 0 multiplied by the two charges over the separation squared. So let's look at the first situation. Let's call this Q1 and this Q2. So the force, the initial force, is going to be equal to 1 over 4 pi epsilon 0 Q1 Q2, and the separation is given by d, so d squared. We're now adding an additional charge of plus 2q onto each side, so this plus q with another 2q becomes plus 3q, and if I add plus 2q to a minus q, I'm going to end up with plus q. First of all, we can see that these are now both positive charges, so the force between them is going to be repulsive. So only C or D show a repulsive force. So it's going to be one of those two. Perhaps if you're very rushed in an exam, you've now doubled your chance of getting the correct answer, even if you don't take it any further, because you know that A and B are not possible. They're both showing attractive forces. Anyway, let's look at this new force. We'll call this new force between the particles F2, and that's going to be equal to, once again, 1 over 4 pi epsilon 0. The charge on Q1 is now 3 Q1, and the charge at Q2 is now, it's the same magnitude, so we can say it's Q still. But the distance has been doubled to 2d. So the distance is now 2d, and all of that is squared. So I'm going to rearrange this equation in the following way. F2 is equal to 1 over 4 pi epsilon 0 Q1 Q2 d squared 3 over 4. Now, if you're not 100% sure that or happy that this equation is equivalent to the one above it, pause the video now and just satisfy yourself that it is correct. Now, the reason I've written it in this way is to show you that this is exactly the same as this, and that is equal to F. So I can substitute F in here, and I can say that this new force is going to be equal to F multiplied by 3/4. And there we have it. Answer D, F multiplied by 3/4. If you found this video useful, please do press the like button. All comments will be welcome. Perhaps there's a video you'd like me to make on a particular question, and I hope you'll share this video and watch more of them in the series.